Hi everybody, this is Emily from Signpost Destinations. I am coming to you from one of my favorite places in the whole wide world. We are at the Headlands Dark Sky Park, which is about 5 minutes west of Mackinaw City, right on Lake Michigan. And we are here at sunset so that we could get really good seats and get ready for the show tonight. And also because I wanted to take some cool pictures and be able to do a video for you guys while you guys could see what it looks like. So the Dark Sky Park, actually the property was purchased in the 1950s by a guy named Roger McCormick. And it's kind of a cool story. He actually rented a helicopter and dropped 50-pound bags of flour out from the helicopter to mark off the borders of the land, all 550 acres. And it actually has 2 miles of lakeshore. And this park was actually recognized by the International Association of Dark Sky Parks across the whole world, one of the first 10 ever in the whole world, the second only in the United States. And it became a dark sky park back in 2011. So it's pretty fantastic. Our first time we were here, the facility that I'm about to show you was not here. It's pretty new. I believe it's only 2 years old. It was built in late 2017, so almost 3 years old. Anyways, let me show you. So what's really cool is there's these really cool paths all through here and big flat areas. And we're also right on the Bay of Water, right on Lake Michigan here. So all of those are really important things. There's very stringent rules for becoming a dark sky park, including how far away the light sources are. And you can see behind me, these things here are lights so that when people are walking around at night, they don't trip and fall. And you can see that it's red because you can only use red lights here. If you're out here, you have to put a red light flashlight on your phone or bring a special flashlight because the white light is really bad for viewing and causes too much light pollution. So you've got those that are everywhere and these big flat surfaces. You can kind of see these grassy areas. People will bring camp chairs and blankets and sit out. And then let me turn around here and show you guys what's behind me. There's the sunset. This is their new building and it's got a grassy roof on it. So it's perfectly ecologically friendly. And this here is actually the planetarium dome. They've got a big telescope there. And right there is Lake Michigan. And then over here on this grassy wall, I will post some pictures for you guys later. But these are big terraces and there's a big flat patio. Last time we were up here, actually, we were up here in the fall. They had 2 astronomers out there with giant, very powerful telescopes, and we were actually able to see Saturn, and it was so close we could see the rings around Saturn. It was incredible. Also, if you're lucky enough, when you come, they will also not only have the telescopes out, but they have these really powerful laser pointers, and they will point them up in the sky and point out the different constellations and show you the different things that are going on. They pointed out the International Space Station going over, and whatever the latest the different sign is, like if it's Leo or Sagittarius, things like that. They'll show you all those cool constellations. So anyways, that's where we are, guys. And it is such a gorgeous night. It's going to be perfect. Couple tips. When you guys come out here, you need to remember a couple things. The first time we were here, we were like, oh yeah, this is awesome. We came out and we're walking down the path and it's a full moon and it was shining so brightly and we could see. We're like, we don't even need flashlights. But come to find out, a full moon is really bad for viewing stars. So make sure if you're going to plan a trip up here that you remember to look at the lunar calendar and find a time when there's a new moon or just waxing or just waning so that there's very little moonlight. Tonight, actually, we are all right. We've got about half of the moon phase, so it should be okay though. Also, there's just a few clouds moving in, but you also obviously want to make sure that the skies are clear so that you can see really well, and storms, things like that. The other thing that's cool, if you're really lucky, you can actually see the northern lights. When we were here last fall, you could see them kind of dancing to the north, and it was absolutely incredible. They're very elusive though. Usually they just happen completely by surprise. They can kind of guess when they're going to happen, but even the forecasters can be wrong sometimes. Most times they're wrong. So it's kind of a cool bonus if you can catch those. Anyways, so the other thing is we were able, because we got here early enough and because it's not super busy right now this time of year, we were able to actually drive and park in the parking lot that's right here by the park. But most times you have to park out at the road, mainly because of the headlight issue, and you have to walk in. So it's been done if you have mobility issues, usually there will be rangers at the gate that can let you drive back in your car. But most people will have to park and walk. And we were debating, we think it's between a half and 3/4 of a mile. So it's a pretty good hike, and there's a couple good hills. So you got to account for that when you are adding the time to get in here, and also make sure you have good shoes on. Also, bug spray and sweatshirts or blankets. It's known for the temperature to be about 10 degrees cooler here because we're right on the water versus inland. So tonight in the city, the temperature was in the mid to upper 70s. So we're expecting it to go down to the 60s and even into the 50s as the sun sets. It's going to get pretty cool here. So just a couple quick tips for you guys, things to be aware of. But honestly, guys, this is something that is not to be missed. If you guys can find a weekend to come up here and just solely for checking out the Dark Sky Park, I recommend it. It is 5 out of 5 stars. Absolutely, it's something that you can't miss. Once you see it, you'll remember it forever. It's incredible. So anyways, guys, if you guys have any other questions about the Dark Sky Park, feel free to message me. If you'd like tips or some ideas about where you can stay if you come up here, I can help you with that too. Otherwise, we will see you soon. Bye, guys.